Hello, friends. I know I said last time we were probably finishing it up. This time we really are probably finishing it up. Hey, Bolt and Phase. They could throw in another case after this one, right? But I don't think they will. It's surprising that part one was we found a bad guy and got the breakdown and everything, but then they were like, yeah, but there's more to it. And then the more to it, the part two, is we found the person responsible and they admitted it, but they're like, haha, diplomatic immunity. And now we're somehow going to solve that problem as well? 2:11 in the morning. Okay, it's past your bedtime, so you gotta go. Can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality. Nothing we can do about that. Game over. That was the end of part... That's the end of part 3. They go, there's actually nothing we can do about that. Roll the credits. I can't believe that, well, you know, go to law school then. Even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him. I know. I've got some business to take care of, and he marches off. If we can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, if the law can't allow us to punish citizens of other countries, what good is it? This is... Ooh, is it the 4th or 5th? This is Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, which came out after... There was the original trilogy, and then I think Apollo Justice came out after the 3rd game, and then this one, but I could have the order wrong. This could be number 4, but it's kind of a side game, because Phoenix Wright is not in it, or has not been in it so far, and we're practically at the end. Don't you dare. That was a bit too harsh. To say, don't you dare assassinate that ambassador from another country. Well, I guess she wasn't going to assassinate him, right? She was just going to show up as the Yatagarasu and, I don't know, steal him to death. This is kind of their country, I guess. You're catching on. Slowly, he's catching on. What am I fighting for? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? We can't give up yet. We're anime characters. I want you to think about something for a sec. We've never let up even for a second. As long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here. She apparently is right. This game has no ending. It's still being written to this day. I was wondering why my hard drive was getting full. It's because every day the game patches with another 24 hours of content. It's a very underutilized feature of the original DS. Let us reopen the investigation, see what we find. Okay. Okay, I'll go run around aimlessly and look for things. And I have something to run around and look for things. Okay. I will just stand here then. He really did just stand there. Passion Flowers data erased from my organizer. Just that? Just the one? Seemed agitated over something. Since there's something he doesn't want us to investigate. I wonder why. The embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Abelastian soil, we're unable to leave. Is this going to be like the murder occurred in mid-air, which doesn't count as Abelastian soil? Was he plummeting to Earth while murdering someone? Wouldn't that be funny? I wonder if that's really what it's going to be. Like, technically, this part of the embassy isn't part of the embassy. You were going down the chimney, and according to this law book that's written about laws in chimneys, we have jurisdiction over the inside of chimneys of embassies. Use the embassy's coupon... Right. Okay, so they had it established a while ago. That printing press was not for printing money. It was for printing coupons. The ability to plant evidence. Or to doctor autopsy reports. No, Edgeworth is a good guy in this one. He's all rah-rah justice. And also get... Well, actually, no. The very last choice that we made at the end of the last stream was, like, introduce this evidence that is... None of this game takes place in a courtroom. It's all done, like, before the person gets arrested, which, as I had mentioned a couple times, really kind of takes the teeth out of it a little. Like, Phoenix Wright, you really feel like, oh my god, if I get this wrong, this person is gonna be found guilty in court. And here it's like, if I don't talk this person out of this person's going to get arrested and go to court. Like, we're trying to prove people innocent or guilty before, like, while they're still out walking the street. And then yeah, they were like, should I use this evidence that we know wouldn't be admissible in a courtroom to tell this, like, to prove to this guy that he did it? And I was like, no. And they were like, yeah, I should. Okay, I will. He can no matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. No matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here. If we can somehow nullify one of his special rights. Undergoing renovations. Alright, we'll have to keep that in mind. I don't remember if they refilled my health all the way or not. Did it actually show the health bar here? No, it didn't. I can't go in there. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, but I don't need to enter your country. Experience the terrifying firing ashes tour. So those are the guys who are obsessed with tourism. Do they really want me to find something new in the lobby? Or am I supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to logic two of those things together. I've already read this. But I forgot about it. Unless there's something else here. Is that a helmet or something? Oh. What? This was taken too long. Yes, it comes in handy all the time in courtrooms. It's all because of those flowers the old bag sends him flowers all the time. I sound like some sort of level 70 botanist. The yellow flower. As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before, but I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. Am I supposed to deduce something from that? It does resemble my attorney's badge. Oh, and I am one hit away from collapsing and never unraveling that guy's extraterritoriality. They made it look a little bit like the attorney's badge, but I don't think that's it. I want to say that, like, we never found out what this is. I'm not going to do anything yet. He was pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. I get the distinct feeling that the way that she phrases that about stealing the truth works better in Japanese. Larry throwing up the double deuce. Yes. Although in this picture it could be somebody else inside the costume. What do they want me to say for this flower, though? So low poly. What would he be giving him? You know what? It might actually be something we don't have yet. Now that I think about it. Can we look at this bouquet over here? Nothing else here. It's not the attorney. It does look a little bit like, but what would that be doing there? It would help if I weren't one hit away from death. We conveniently can't see the metal in this picture. Could have compared the metal. Alright, I guess just to prevent having to skip a bunch of stuff, we shall, save. Which I hate doing, but the game has forced my hand by giving me a silly puzzle. Unless I get it right the first time. In which case, it wasn't silly. I'm just very, very good at this. Nope. Nope. And then he died. You people have no reason to still be here. Now, please leave. I don't believe we'll be meeting again. And then I died. Yeah. Saying that it's an attorney's badge seems very silly, though. I have... No. It doesn't actually look like the attorney's badge. I'm gonna say it anyway. Nope. I guess next I could try logicking those two broadly related clues together over on the logic screen. Give me the old ha 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 in the middle flash. I like how he could just do this anyway, right? He doesn't need me to run out of health. He could just run down here and say, GTFO. I win. These are not really related that much, but I'm going to try it. Oh! Printed using the embassy's press, the necessary materials such as the Babylonis ink and paper must have been hidden in a secure location. What do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? You probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it. Okay, so we're assuming that the printing press and materials were hidden somewhere, but because the building was being renovated, there was a fear that they were going to be found out. Who was that first person, even? Never even heard of him. Alba could conveniently place all of the guilt for the smuggling onto Cochin. Was that the other ambassador's name? That looked weird. I didn't recognize it at all. The cause of his agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Ms. Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her word, if we were to take a lying murderer's words at face value, the reason for the nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed. Betrayal? Mr. Cochin hired Damask to go steal the statue for him. When Alba found out, he killed Mr. Cochin. It's a possibility. Well, that didn't help. I didn't get any... guess we save it again just to avoid rewinding. I really shouldn't have let myself get down to 1 hit point. Especially because they don't refill you very often in this game. No one's allowed in. She's from Interpol. Yeah, I can't even look at this anymore. It's just a stupid picture. Sushi slice. I can look out the window. All right. Work part-time in exchange for coupons. Look back there. Is that just counts as the guy? What's he got in his flowers? Lilies and chamomile. Arg! I smell the fragrance of flowers. That's more like a hallucination. Alright, actually, I should make sure it's the, right on the flower if we're gonna do it right. Or is it gonna be like... Is it because of the background? No. Are we supposed to be pointing out that it's just the national flower? Where did that even come from? Can't really see it on here. Maybe you can a tiny bit. Do I have anything at all that has the flower logo on it, other than maybe just that statue? I mean, you can see it there, but that's really not the focus of the picture. It looks kind of like a phoenix more than a flower. Oh, right, because this is Zheng Fa's currency. Nothing on the back. Oops. Nope. No good. So weird. Like, I'm not used to... In one of the other games, right? The one with the blue badger. Case 1-5. They were like... You had to figure out that, oh, the thing that looked like the blue badger was actually this vase that was in midair and rotated. Like, that's a little tricky. But here, they're just giving me this tiny little thing, and they're like, what piece of evidence does this look like? And we're in such a small area that I have to have it already. It can't be something that I would find by walking around here. There's only like 3 things you can look at. I've already looked at all of them. You're not gonna help. We have to do the thing. Yes, of course. I did that already. The bouquet and the... Okay. I didn't expect this. She actually is, like, talking about what we need to do. Completely nonchalant. I remember thinking something about the bouquet. He bakes my biscuits. So all they're doing is confirming that that's the thing that I'm supposed to go look at. Is that even the thing? Or do they mean the red one, now that I think about it? Or the pink one? Do I have anything that looks like a red or pink flower? Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna wind up playing this together. Partly because I don't really like this one that much. It doesn't look like the Yatagarasu logo, does it? No. And I don't know what the deal is with saying like why is his face so... I don't know. Alright, they are talking about the yellow flower. Do I use the... this one? Because you can see the flower in it. Maybe this is it. That's not it. It looks like his freaking shiny metal, but that's not in my inventory anymore. Oh wait, is it? Hold on. Alright, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, game over. Game over, yeah! I had forgotten. I actually did look at the videotape too, and I clicked to the second frame, and I forgot that because we zoomed in enhanced, there is a third frame. I'm like, we don't have a picture of the metal anywhere, but we totally do, don't we? No, we don't. Can I present it anyway? That would be awful. That would be the worst puzzle that we've encountered in this series so far. If I'm supposed to present the videotape, even though there is nothing... Even though I can't actually pull up that picture where that shape is in it. Okay, so not the worst. Still the worst, but for a different reason. We threw out the passion flowers, right? I might want a hint, because we've been sitting here for like half an hour now. And at this point, I don't even have anything else to guess, really. Like, at this point, I would create a save state so that I can quickly just try everything, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'll take a hint. What am I ignoring here? Can I walk up to one of these flags, take a picture of it? Is it the knife handle? Like, you can barely even see it, though. What could he be trying to hide inside a bouquet? Oh, wait, is it? Oh. See, just as I said that, was he... I had forgotten that. I'm like, what would he be trying to get over to the other country? It doesn't look like it anymore because it's all burned up or whatever, but he was trying to smuggle the handle across. Wait, or... No, not that. Hide a tree in a forest trick. It's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade. That was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. And we have the missing. Oh wait, on there it looks like it's missing a petal? That is, they could have made that a little more clear. Now that I look, I can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pixels that make up that thing that's just a little bit darker. Oh, hang on a second. All right. Must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet. Sure.
Take that.
Only place both of them would have been is here. This theater isn't actually. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, haha. It's not really part of the embassy. Or it's not really part of either half.
Objection!
One step ahead, Jigo. Uh-oh. We're about to get assassinated. Surveillance camera. Von Karma strives to be perfect in every way. I'm sorry about earlier. Cute little whoa! Got a little flirtatious there. Footage from Alabast's immigration screening area. Something about this lump shape strike you as odd. No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge. And we had the push cart itself. That was the only thing that we needed to look at. That right there is the contradiction. The image of Mr. Cochin. Wasn't his body found in Babal? It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. How did he get back to Babal? Oh, thank you for the health. Delicious health. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to fight him. No, you only asked me to vacate on the game over screen. New high score! You heard it here first, everybody. World record. Once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. What? No! Your game is done, and it's game over. No! He thinks we're still playing one shot. That's what's going on. Did I forget to I may have forgot to update the title of the stream. So Alba is getting confused. He thinks that we're playing one shot and that I'm not allowed to play it a second time. After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret, so I'm heading to the airport now to return home. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. There's still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me. Arrgh! Oh, it's someone who can stop him. Other ambassador. Yeah, sweet theme. one more round with them and see what they want. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? Do have a flight to catch after all. Just one question. Only one question with no chance to ever redo it if we get it wrong. One single solitary question with no takebacks. I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manny Cochin. I only have one question for you. How did you like the Steel Samurai's sushi spear swing? Oh, it was delightful. Objection! He didn't do it. I win. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Coach and I were fellow smugglers, but to get to the point, I was in Alabast the whole time. So it's simply not possible. No, you weren't in Alabast. We have evidence.
Hold it!
I said hold it. Didn't you hear me? Hold it isn't a question. What? That guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he? I think so. That's good enough. Ha ha ha. Shing. We're getting right to it. We're getting right to it. Objection. No, you weren't. Just look at this.
Objection!
Oh no! Does it now? Are you really sure my statement contradicts that piece of evidence? Arrgh! Yes, I know. Apparently. Alright, I was being hasty.
Hold it!
What exactly did you do while you were in Alabast? I had a meeting with the Steel Samurai, and then I arranged a few files. Around that time, the thief was thinking... Okay, okay. Unfortunately, he died. Mwahaha. Cover up. No, my boy, I'm not covering anything up. I'm telling the truth. Whoa! He's like, I'll show you how to object. Yeah, I have HP now. Don't we have footage? Like, I thought that's what that security cam footage was. It showed him going to the theater. This was also to maybe this is what they want. No! Game, I'm trying. This wasn't related at all, says Edgeworth, incorrectly.
Hold it.
Fine, let me press on everything. And you are correct. Oh, I see. Mr. Kojin was a friend of Ambassador Alba. Oh. Why are we talking about the motive now?
Hold it.
What? Being the leader of the man, don't you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion?
Objection.
Under your hypothetical situation, I used a ropeway. A ropeway on a ceiling fan, which, while it makes a lot of sense, is simply not what happened. Throwing down the guahahas. I formally claim that I have no motive to kill. Oh, is this new? So this is what they wanted. What was the motive? I've already forgotten. Here, I feel like this is an actual legitimate question, but I've kind of forgotten. Those don't really tell me much. Oh, I guess it was this. He knew that that Kochan was trying to kill him. No. This isn't. Damask wasn't there to kill him. He was there to steal the statue. This still might be it, though. It might be the note, or it might be... I think it's the note. Oh, good. I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. You had your own reason, too. You wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil. I never use guesswork. By killing him and pushing all the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. You understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him. You finished. Excuse me? Suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right? What? You only get one question. Arrgh! We must find some way to stop him from leaving. Translator's note. Girnik means we must find some way to stop him from leaving. Hold it again. Continue to hold it. Sokomade yo. Okay. No, and why should I recognize that tattered old organizer? Wait. Where have I seen that before? Burn Faraday. Now I'm sweating. What an amusing little girl you are, but that sort of trickery won't work on me. There's suddenly a breeze in here to blow her cape. The hologram is blowing her cape. Shinenmai. He used this when he snuck into this embassy. Nani? These two pieces of evidence hold information that the Yatagarasu dug up on you. You go home now. I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabast right behind you. Get to the point. What? Why? I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. I believe in the me who believes in you. Yes, I missed an opportunity when her scarf was blowing in the wind. Kazeka. Tsuyoi. I really, really want to rewatch that show. Danchi Kokosei no Nichijou. The Daily Lives of High School Boys. Hysterical. Alright, but this is the absolute last. Even if you use all the... okay, blah, blah, blah. We can't let this opportunity... blah, blah, blah. Such a good show.